I'm Ryan, and this is Code Geass Season 2, Episode 1. And last season left us with quite an intriguing cliffhanger ending, even though I am fairly sure how it's going to be resolved. But before we get into that, it's no secret that a lot of people have told me I'm being way too hard on this show, and really, I don't actually mean to sound as harsh as I do about half the time. It's just my way of coming up with some way to make these videos actually worth watching, because otherwise you're just sitting there staring at my unnaturally blank face. And now there's just one other thing I have to say that I can point to, which is on Rift.tv, I am now almost done watching Series 2 of Broadchurch. So, if you want to see what it looks like when I genuinely do not like the show I'm watching, go check that out. And I don't think you'll ever complain about me talking about this show ever again. Well, enough about that. Let's just get right to this. See how much more the show has to offer. Oh, and I have heard before that there was a lot of meddling from the studio this season, and so a lot of fans don't think it's as good as Season 1. I'm trying to keep an open mind.
Entering Tokyo Settlement controlled airspace.
Roger. Your flight objective here is commercial advertising, correct?
No change in that. As filed, the duration of our flight will be 14 hours.
There a bit of a time skip here?
You are cleared for flyover.
Acknowledged. I appreciate it.
Or a flashback?
We're the only ones left now. This is all that remains of the Black Knights.
Okay, time skip.
One-struck terror in the heart of Britannia. Still, it's too soon to give in to despair.
Because there's no way it's a direct follow-up.
Swallow 4 is successful, then forgive me. Here's to you. To victory! Long live Japan! Long live Japan!
Lelouch.
So I imagine we are going to get
You
a
are persistent.
flashback
You're not going
to
get away this time.
how this was all followed up on from the way last season ended.
Catch you later. Lelouch, you come back here.
My friend! Hope you get lucky!
I don't really mind waiting.
You lost the moment you turned this into a contest of strength and speed. Aren't you overreacting? I mean, this is just about making up a PE class. No, quit cutting class, Lelouch. I have more than enough school credits.
So did she get hit on the head again? That's the only way this makes sense to me right now.
Wait!
Hey, Vice Pres, hang in there!
Oh, thanks a lot! What kind of student president are you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Lost my head.
Lelouch!
Ow! Are you trying to kill me, Coach?
Ribble, but how did you... I need to borrow your bike, Ribble.
You're finally good for something. Congrats.
What are you up to now, Lulu?
And she's still taking up space. Oh. You're really gonna drop that last song after just 2 episodes? It was the best one so far. Well, this one seems pretty good itself, but still. Oh, is she gonna get more to do then? Something to look forward to. And it just turned into One Piece for a bit there. That was odd. There's a few new characters, so that'll be worth waiting for. I'm still not getting the whole, issue the show has with animating hands. No one does that.
crying out loud. Can't they give me a break and leave me alone after school?
But they only do that because you're always skipping class, big brother.
Because I find them insufferably boring. Here, have some. It's for Millie.
I am very confused right now.
I can't eat ants, dear.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Maybe this is all just in his head, as
Since Britannian forces crushed the Black Rebellion.
like he's in some kind of Lotus Eater machine. That's my
Things
guess.
have finally quieted down, even here in Area 11. When the insurrection began, all sorts of rumors were flying. At one point, I considered returning to the homeland with my brother.
Did you hand in your career guidance report yet?
Huh?
That's the reason Miss Valletta was so upset.
Oh,
So what about college?
well, I
Is
haven't
his name
decided
Dawn?
yet. I am sick and tired of being a student, but I'm not ready to get a job and join the system
That would be hilarious.
A typical answer.
Besides, what could I ever hope to attain by entering the workforce? Big corporations and the nobility would still be above me. A structured, mature world. I would simply be absorbed into the hierarchy of adults.
We all need to understand that this is not discrimination, but rather it's differentiation.
I'm not racist, but
Themselves to be a dangerous, belligerent race. They followed the scoundrel Zero and took up the name Japanese.
did Donald Trump write this?
Britannians to control and educate them.
The 11's lost. They didn't have the strength. If they'd only kept quiet and behaved, this place wouldn't have been downgraded to a re-education zone. Zero. He was a fool. No matter what you try, the world is just
He can't have instructed himself to forget this because he already gave himself an instruction.
Understand? Are those OSI people going to carry it out?
Yes, at Babel Tower, my lord.
Oh, that name's not ominous at all.
What could His Majesty be thinking? I seriously doubt that the scattered remnants of the Black Knights can do anything to us at this point. Besides, Zero is long dead.
It's like calling a spaceship Icarus. You're not gonna get many, confidence with a name like that.
As predicted, ground foot patrol the main, sending ID numbers of peripheral vehicles.
Target now entering fifth gate from B3.
Suddenly we're in the Italian job.
I just know we can't.
The remake.
We're taking a huge risk.
In case that wasn't clear.
Go to the settlement's outer edge.
Oh, all right then. You can come with me, but I warn you, you'll have to watch out. Because today I'm going to be breaking the law.
Don't get caught.
Cops don't scare me.
Why do that? Because, I mean, you're not even doing this for the money, are you?
Need you ask? It's because I want to battle more challenging opponents.
And this guy does have another familiar voice.
That's a lie. I do this out of sheer boredom. In short,
I know it was a character that really annoyed me, but I can't place him. Which is really the most annoying way to go about this.
Main event is a brutal match between brothers. Which sibling will win? The older one or the younger?
We don't belong here. Let's go.
it's simple to figure out. Just relax. Look there. The Britannians, like ourselves, are
Just get some
laughing at
dragons in there.
the ones who are being laughed at.
That'll clean it all up.
You pretend not to notice, but in the end,
But then why?
I know, but it's the truth. The 11's lost twice. First with Prime Minister Kurudugi and again with Zero.
They pulled a Firefly.
Though when they don't have the strength.
I'm terribly sorry,
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
but I'm an 11 and you're a Britannian student. This is inexcusable.
All the more reason to excuse you. I hate having our social class held over you like a sword.
It doesn't matter.
Is that Colin?
Powerless have no choice but to bear their lot in life. Regardless if
Huh.
your oppressor is wrong.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't push your values on me. I'm not interested.
Okay, this is another way that makes fan service work. For all you people sick of me complaining about that. Like,
Come here. Let me take a look at you.
it is about humiliating her, but it's not held up as something that we should be, like, getting hot over.
You're wrong, sir. I'm not for sale.
But you are for sale. You should know by now losers don't have any rights.
Alert! Unforeseen trouble occurring.
Like, that's how you do it. That's how...
For not having been
It's not offensive.
power. That's what His Majesty always says, isn't it?
His Majesty?
The strong feed upon and devour the weak. That's the rule, kid.
The guy's mafia, Lelouch.
What an arrogant display. Feeding upon the weak, are you?
This is a grown-up world in here, schoolboy, so get lost.
It feels like this is set,
Devour the student, or
like,
is it the other way
doing a
around?
deliberate parallel to the first episode.
With chess?
I have no idea where they're going with this.
Fellas, right, boys? Students really don't know much of anything, do they?
That's not true, Mr. Black King. You're a famous chess player in the gambling arena, aren't you?
So, you know who I am?
They had to make a guy named Black King Black. Why don't you just call him Chocolate Moose? There's a reference to you.
If I was here, you wouldn't be acting so tough.
Do me a favor. Don't say that traitor's name again.
Hey, Zero didn't betray us! Shut up, you stinking 11!
There has to be a reason for what he did.
What reason? Why'd the commander vanish during the final decisive battle like that?
Huh? Stop it! It serves no purpose. Zero's dead after all.
He's dead?
And now the real hero, Steve Bloom, will take his place.
And that's checkmate.
Impossible! The student beat him. Black King lost. How could he lose so easily?
Looks like you're the one.
It's like a Steven Seagal movie all of a sudden, the off-screen complimentary voices.
Convenient. How will I ever be able to show my face in public if word of this gets around?
I would never spread rumors.
No, schoolboy, not that. What I'm saying is that others will hear how you cunningly cheated me.
I what?
Such a naughty little man.
Now wait a minute!
Cheat? But in chess, how could you?
There's no way to do it!
Get him and hold him. Now to whip up a little evidence against the kid.
You filthy lying adult!
Fair play doesn't win the
That is an awkward line.
Let him go!
They don't really think it's his being an adult that's the issue here. And now she's Princess Leia on Jabba's barge. Also another way to do it without being offensive.
Move out!
Although they still can't resist doing the Gynaxing.
Come on! This way!
What? Hey! Lelouch!
No one cares about you. I don't think that's ever been more true.
Their final gasp. Office of Secret Intelligence. Initiate Operation Valhalla 7.
What is this? What's happening? What?
It's always a little weird when I see English text in anime shows. It just makes me wonder what the Japanese people are making of it.
We welcome you here to Area 11.
We didn't expect an armed reception, especially after hearing that Zero was dead.
That's supposed to sound like that goofy.
I hoped it would offer you and the other representatives of
Hopefully so.
Federation a better understanding.
I really don't think you get that voice by accident.
An uncommonly straightforward approach.
May we have what you're carrying, sir? Our security is perfect. You don't need to carry that antique weapon here.
Shinke, that was rude of you.
But can you cut a candle?
But I hoped it would offer you and the other Britannians a better understanding of the Chinese Federation.
Why you?
Is he like that guy from Lupin the Third? The samurai?
What?
Big brother, this way! Hey!
No! Wait a minute!
We what? Lost sight of the target?
Yes, that is correct. We will be going in now.
Understood.
Doing it Tortool style.
The terrorists attacking Babel Tower appear well equipped. They're armed with several nightmares. At commencement of the operation, perimeter planing complete.
Good. Now enter the 7th sequence.
Commander, Viceroy Colaris is...
Pay no attention to that low-level bureaucrat. Our orders come directly from the Emperor himself.
Another familiar voice. This is gonna drive me nuts.
Terrorists? What are leftover fragments of the Black Knights doing here?
Very interesting music choice, too. Like, it's not really exciting, it's just, like, playing up how scary this would be to a regular person. Like the car chase from A Beautiful Mind.
Filthy Britannians! Sorry I wasn't able to bring him here like we planned.
Don't sweat it. Urabe and the others are looking for him right now.
Understood.
So they upgraded the robots. I like it. But where's the orange guy?
What the hell's going on? That nightmare earlier. Was it trying to? Lelouch, what do we do now? Don't worry. We'll be alright.
So I'm guessing my whole theory about this being a Lotus Eater machine is not true because we've gotten outside his point of view enough. But I still have no idea where exactly his memory is, like why his memory is gone, because he can't have ordered himself to forget.
And now Lulu's giving all of his same bad habits to Rolo.
Admit it, Shirley. You're worried about your darling Lulu.
No, I am not.
There she goes again.
Whatever.
Rollo! Rollo!
I think maybe the government captured him, they did something to his head.
What do I do now? At this rate, we'll both be... No. I have to try and save him. The least I should be able to do is save my only brother. Even I ought to have enough strength in me to do that. I have to.
I have to keep burning myself to create a new me. That's one for the Doctor Who fans.
Terrorists are responsible for this. But 11s were killed too. Are these people still counting on Zero to rescue them?
Hi.
The Black Knights! What do I do? Will they kill me, even if I run?
Lelouch. I came to get you out of here, Lelouch. I'm on your side, an ally. And your sworn enemy is Britannia.
Huh?
We have a contract.
I still have no idea who you are either.
Contract? Accomplices?
I'm the only one who knows.
Thank you, Magic Sunbeam.
Real you.
What does she mean? Real me?
They just fridged her. Huh.
Lelouch.
Hey, are you alright?
Maybe not. She could still be alive, but we didn't know much about her anyway.
Why are soldiers?
So it would be kind of pointless to kill her now.
No, hold on. What are you?
Unless, like I said before, she's like Adol from Princess Choo-Choo.
You've served your function well, good Lelouch Lamproux.
Function? What are you talking about?
We've had our eye on you for a very long time now, young man. Wakes up at 6:59 a.m. From 7:12 a.m. watches the news with his little brother while eating breakfast. No ideological deviations with the program he watches. 8:45 a.m. goes to class. Doesn't attend his morning homeroom or first period class.
Oh good, they didn't find out about the porn.
During his second
Those
period
are things
class,
I've done today.
I prefer to think of it as a pet diary or bait journal.
Bait journal.
Or call it a trap if you wish, for that witch, all to lure C2 out of hiding.
No, wait, please, what's going on?
Boy, I'll have you know that I am a baron. I'm through wasting words on bait like you. Now, time to dispose of you. And there won't be any witnesses.
Are we supposed to know who this guy is?
Dispose?
Because they're playing it that way.
Is this the end for me? Without even knowing why? So matter-of-factly? To hell with that. Power!
That is a goofy face.
Power! Power to escape this place! Power not to lose the world!
Johnny Young Bosch getting hammy. Oh, and it's Superman 2 rules, I see.
What is this?
You desire power?
Still not sure what Jupiter has to do with anything.
Girl who was shot?
You already possess the power you seek. It's merely imprisoned within a cage of amnesia. Remember. Remember who you really are. The power of the king.
So is his brother then another agent like
Be broken.
the sleazy guy from Total Recall?
Persistent irritation that pricked me like thorns in my everyday life. Yes. It was all the phony memories implanted in me. But I remember now. I am Zero!
Well, there's a good amount of time to play this because
I'm not asking.
going another episode, it would have really gotten
We're
old.
friends, aren't we?
Yes. That's your answer, isn't it? Suzaku.
And they're still just cock teasing us on that one.
I'd like you to answer a question.
That girl's still alive! Impossible! She was shot through the heart!
So she's not Fritch then. Okay,
Powerless
good.
is so terribly wrong, then does having power make you right? Do you find vengeance evil? What's your value of friendship? Is it justice?
There's no justice.
None of that has anything to do with what's going
For
on.
you, Bates, is the simple reality of death.
I see. Then that reality is all that remains for you as well. I, Lelouch V. Britannia, command you. All of you, die!
Still just weird. Seen it.
Ever since that day, my heart simply couldn't accept it. This fake life I was never able to fit into. All the time that was lost. These false memories planted in me, giving me a life as one of the herd. And yet, the truth continues to guide me toward itself. That's right. It wasn't me who was wrong. It was the world.
And Suzaku, don't forget him.
The world has to change, so I will change it.
We've been waiting for you, Master Zero. Please, give us your orders.
So they all know it's him?
Because
When did that
after all,
happen?
I am Zero. The
Maybe
one who
Sichu
will
told
crush
him.
the world, and the one who will recreate the world anew.
Still waiting for him to actually do something.
Yes, Your Majesty. I have no intention of assigning this task to anyone else. The one who will kill Zero shall be me.
Oh, nice to see he's growing as a person. Well, still confused about a few things, but I do get the feeling I'm supposed to be, so it's better than that could have gone. And maybe they have some more things to play around with here, filling in the whole time skip, what actually happened at the end of the cliffhanger, which hopefully is not going to be dragged out too much longer. And I'm guessing that whole deliberate recreation of the way the first episode ended was one of the studio notes because they wanted to get new people on board and have the same demonstration of his power to introduce them to the rules, stuff like that. But so far it's not that intrusive, and it doesn't last past this one episode, so I'm okay with it so far. Nice start to the season. Very much look forward to where it's going.